Well, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk a little bit about field inspections and that money. How much money can we actually make doing field inspection work? Well, I had to get out there and get my feet wet so I can actually be a witness to how much money we can make. So I was already, as you know, if you watched my videos, if you didn't, please go back and feel free to just take a look at my previous videos about field inspection. I had already signed up for NRS, which is National Risk Service. Apparently, they are sister partner to Preferred 360, which is also a risk type of service for insurance. So they also decided to give me a little taste of work this weekend. So I was like, you know what, I'll go ahead on and take it. Let's see what we got going on. But let's just back this thing up because I want to share and I want to be as open as I can with you guys so you can see exactly what you possibly can expect if someone wants to give you a call and you would actually take a contract with one of these companies through SoFi, fieldinspector.com. Okay. So the first thing I had to do for NRS was I had to go through a practice run. So what that means is that I had to go outside and I had to take a practice run using my own home. So I had to go outside and take photos. They wanted me to do a little sketch, all of that good stuff. Well, of course, I messed that up. What I did was I went out and I took the photos, but I didn't know that they were going to ask me to do it so quickly. And my little measuring wheel hadn't come yet. So, not tell the truth, shame the devil. I hadn't even ordered it. Okay. But I went on outside, took the pictures and all that stuff, and then I submitted it in, and then they turned around and they said, rejected, blah, 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 reverse, send it back to me. That's when I realized they'll be sending crap back. I was like, wait, what is this? So I'm looking at it, come to find out, they sent it back to me because I didn't do the sketching and do the measuring wheel. Because I ended up having to getting it back and do the measuring after my measuring wheel came, they actually put a portion of the payment onto its own little separate payday. And first of all, I didn't even know I was getting paid for it. But you know what? Just to go outside, snap a few photos, I didn't even have to leave the house, was okay. They gave me $12 for that. I didn't even expect it. Matter of fact, I haven't even got it yet. I don't get it to the 11th because I started in the middle of a trial run of something. I can't even explain it, so I am not even going to try to explain it to you. Okay. But then the next one that I actually did was last weekend, right? Let me tell you what I did. I took the address, the front, rear, sides, and if they had any hazards. I took pictures of the pools, the docks, the water exposures, the outdoor buildings, hydrant. When they say hydrant, to me, I'm thinking hydrant like in the house. So if you say a hydrant, I'm thinking a hydrant on the outside when you put the hose to when you're going to wash your car. I didn't know they meant the hydrant at the end of the street for the fire department. So anyway, those was coming back, blink, blink, blink. But when they come back, they tell you what's wrong with it and what to fix. So all you gotta do is just go back in the system and pull it up and just change your answer and submit it back. No problemo. As long as they have enough pictures, they are okay with that. But now I know because I didn't know. All right, so let's move on. So that's all I had to do as far as the photos were concerned for these homes. But now remember if you watch my video, I went to the first home, I took the pictures. I went to the second home and I took pictures. And I went to the third home and the lady at the third home, she said they canceled their insurance, so I did nothing. And then I went to the fourth home and I took pictures. And that's all I had to do. I would have had to actually sketch the third home, but since they canceled the insurance, I didn't even have to do that. So all I did was get the basic pictures. I did good enough pictures, and I did the report that they give you, okay? And for that was $105. That's for 3 homes. I left the house, 9:39, 9:40. I was back home a little bit before 12 or right at 12, so I wasn't even gone 2.5 hours from the house. I took photos for 3 homes, no sketching, none of that. And once I submitted it all in, it's $105 that I made for that. That wasn't even 2.5 hours. So they tell me that the only reason why they're only giving me a little taste here or there is because I just started, and they want to make sure that any major questions that I may have, I'll be able to ask, get all that out of the way, and then I won't have to worry about that, and they won't have to worry about that. And they didn't want to be loading me up with 40 and 50 addresses to be going to. And I'm glad, because let me tell you something. It is more to it than just taking pictures. So don't just be going by what people say when they say, if you can make $100 taking, if you can, that's true, you taking pictures, but that's not the only thing you're doing. You are not just simply taking pictures. Well, pretty much all of them have a report, okay? And that's simple. It's simple enough, Make sure you go in the report, and you may have to tell them how far the hydrant is from the home. So if you don't see it when you pull up, you may have to take a walk to the end of the block, or on your way out, make sure you make a note of where the hydrant is for the fire department in case there's a fire at the house. There's also going to be some where you'll have to actually schedule an appointment. There's some where you actually need to go in the house. If it's only for a few photos, let's say for like the wiring or the plumbing inside of the homes, and they have a certain amount of pictures that the insurance company may want you to in fact get pictures of. So you can't just walk in the person's house, so you have to set an appointment. And they asked me, could I do it then during the week? And the answer to that is a swift, hard no, because I have other things that I'm doing. And this is only going to be some quick early Saturday morning work when I have nothing else to do. But you will have appointments. The good part about that is that they pay you even more for those. I think those are like $35-$40 for an appointment. And that's on top of the money they give you to do the pictures on the outside and the sketching. So now I do understand perfectly well, since I've been experiencing it all, as to why a lot of people have taken up doing field inspection as a full-time occupation. I do understand that. I mean, the freedom to be able to make a choice whenever you want to work, and knowing that when you work, you're going to make some serious cash. I understand that. I just go and take care of it and quick as I can and come home. I've really gotten used to it. So if you do want to dip your feet into it, I suggest you go ahead and give it a shot. I decided to go ahead and try it, see how it all works out, and it's working out pretty good. For 3 houses, to go, 5, I think it was a total of 12 miles, and work a circle around back home with this app that I'm using, and actually get home and still not be gone more than 2.5 hours, and then pay me $100. I mean, what job that's paying you $100 for 2 hours of work? That's $50 an hour. But you guys know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, because I'm bringing you something else. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day.